What's up guys, my name's Dychronic here. On this Destiny 2 video, we're going to be showing you the weekly reset for June 5th, 2018. Today is the fabled faction rally, the first one of season 3? I forget. Anyways, it's the first one in a very long time with the faction rally changes, lots of cool things in the tower. I haven't done my faction rally stuff, so I'm going to be showing you the kind of prelude to exactly what's going on with all of faction rally, as well as all the different weekly stuff that we're doing. Okay, so anyways, this week, the flashpoint is on Mercury. Another note, again, Mercury, you can also kill Cabal Conquerors and Vex Defenders. So any of those yellow health enemies that say Conqueror or Defenders, kill those guys for like an extra 3% per kill or something. So you don't have to wait completely or just for those public events. You can also do that. Nightfall this week is on the Pyramidium. I believe the heavy for that. I believe the unique for that is going to be that sniper rifle. They will be on screen. I forgot the name of it, but it's a relatively sought-after sniper rifle. I haven't gotten it, so maybe I'll go out and see if I can get it. Weekly Crucible rotation is Mayhem. Oh, Mayhem counts for the quick play thing. Alright, so Mayhem is out this week. It does count for the Valor. I always get them confused. Valor, so it's going to be counting for the orange one. So if you want to get your orange up pretty quickly, have some fun in Mayhem. Mayhem is out this week for the Crucible playlist. Without further ado, let's go ahead and take a look at Eververse. I don't think I actually used my thing last week. Oh, no, I did. No, I did. Okay, I was going to say I haven't used my Prismatic Matrix or whatever, but ignore all that. Inventory management. Anyways, you've got the Eon Drive Sparrow. I actually have this one. Personally, it looks kind of cool, but you need the right shader to make it not look like a rusted piece of junk. So if you have a lot of dust and you want to get a 160, this is an opportunity to get a 160. As far as everything else goes, you got your chest. If you want to get the chest, it's one for each armor piece. Ooh, okay. Feedback Fence Titan Ornament, which Feedback Fence is one of my favorite looking armor pieces in the entire game. My channel banner is actually based on this armor piece from Destiny 1. It was in Destiny 1. If you don't know, go to my channel, like my main page. You'll actually see the tiger there. He's wearing Feedback Fence, which you know, I really love. And if I had any space, maybe I'd get it. Tesla's Revenge, it's actually one of the few Wardcliff ornaments that I like looking at. It makes a nice look in purplish kind of thing. It also has like a little electric-y thing in the middle. I would recommend if you use it a lot. As far as shaders go, we got a good setup here. Metro Shift, my favorite #1 shader in the whole game. That's actually what my Titan is wearing right now, so if you wanted to know what it looks good on like everything. Like there's not very many things that it doesn't look good on. First of all, by the way, this shader here on the Crimson, I also have on my Better Devils. People asking, it's Crimson Valor. It's you get it from random Bright Engrams or Crimson event. And then secondarily, the Cerulean Divide is also a very nice shader. It looks a little weird on some armor pieces. It's a little odd on weapons. I find that it's still very, very nice. If you don't find it good on armors, you can still use it for your weapons. Anyways, that's pretty much it. Hold On, which I have, and then the silly walk from Monty Python if you wanted to get that one. Coming into the Prismatic Matrix here today, we've got the ornament for the Transversive Steps, which basically just changed it blue to yellow. Not very alluring, to be completely honest. The shell is the one that increases loot from public events, which is actually a pretty important one. I've already gotten one, and if you don't have one of these, it's always nice to have one of these in your collections, especially with collections and triumphs coming up. It might be good to actually have it in your collections. And of course, to get one of these, you have to complete your thing for the week, which apparently I have, so I may not have gotten it last week. Alright, cool, so I got the one item that I wanted. And it's going to the Postmaster. I really need to sort my Postmaster out, man. I think there's honestly, I think there's raid keys in there still. Like, there's so much stuff that I forgot about. I'm gonna head over to Benedict, see what he's got, and then I'm gonna head over to the faction rally people and get that started and show you what's going on with that. Alright, Holmes, show me what you've got. Alright, so we got the Prestige version of the helmet from the Leviathan raid. We have the Argos chest, arms, and legs, I think? Yeah, we have the Argos chest, arms, and legs, and then we have the Spires of Stars cape, or I guess class item in this case. If you wanted to get one of these items, you have to complete that specific activity on this reset to get it. And then finally, you have the Mob Justice, a generally understood as a not very good submachine gun. Pretty much the only ones you should care about when it comes to weapons in this slot is going to be the Midnight Coup, which is pretty much the #1 kinetic for pretty much everything. It's an amazing Hank, and I have it on right now. And secondarily, the Inaugural Address, which is a pretty good Outlaw Rampage or Outlaw Kill Clip. I forget. I think it's Outlaw Rampage Pulse Rifle 390. It's great. So other than that, these weapons are not really that important. So anyways, I'm gonna pull out of here at Cumberbatch, and I'll see you guys over at the other side of the tower at the first guy. Alright, so I just arrived here at Halal, again, voiced by Peter Stormare, one of my favorite voice actors of all time. They have you go around to each one of the characters every single week before you can pledge, and I just gotta say, it's quite obvious what everybody's gonna go for, in my opinion. Dead Orbit has the Graviton Catalyst. Better target acquisition? What? Alright, well, that's so stupid. You can't really expect us to get... My god. Okay, so Graviton Catalyst is better than we thought it was going to be. And you have to get, apparently, rank 50 in their thing this season, so I have 0. So we need a way to farm tokens, because we need to get this in 1 week, so that next week we can pledge a different faction and get the next one. If this is the case at rank 50, I'm gonna assume people are gonna pledge to Dead Orbit multiple weeks in a row. Dead Orbit might win everything this season, which is gonna be a little overcoming, as well as the fact, you know, they have these ornaments, but then these armor pieces, but that doesn't really matter. That's not as important as the Catalyst. I'm gonna go run over to the other people, show you what they've got if you haven't seen that video, and I'll be right with you. Lakshmi, there's it on the left side. Lakshmi. She's got the ornament for the Sunshot, which increases range and stability. Never a bad thing, although not particularly interesting. The Sparrow looks kind of cool. It's that one with like the F-16 jet look, which they've been going for, and a lot of the things. And the armor this week, gotta be honest, I'm not particularly interested. I didn't look in the Dead Orbit for this thing. Ah, yes, look, we got an intro to the new shader. I'll be back to Dead Orbit later to show you the shader and whatnot, but let's go ahead and see what this shader looks like. Not bad, not bad. The weapons look a little weird. This armor piece obviously is a bit mismatched. Ooh, look at the boots. The boots actually look very nice. I didn't realize they were very white and gold. And the helmet also very similar. Although the purple is a little standouting on the rest of it. You know, I'm kind of a fan. Personally, I feel like this was the best shader that they ever released. It looks great. I gotta be honest, this shader looks great on most things. The armor doesn't look bad either. Obviously, this is the Titan version. So something I just realized is getting to rank 50 means you need to turn in 50 engrams, which is a lot of freaking engrams. But even then, last faction rallies, we were able to do glitches and last sector farms to get them really, really fast to get to rank 30 to max it out. It's going to take a long time to get to 50, and it's going to be a lot of grinding, and they patched those things, so it's going to be a lot harder than it was. But I assume with the new stacking thing with Renown, it might be a lot easier to get faction rewards and also the ghosts that we have and whatnot. Anyways, so moving here, the different things that this faction has overall, I'd like to say their armor looks, their color design, in my opinion, has always looked fantastic. Ooh, this color scheme looks fantastic as well. I love this swishy swashy gold thing. Helmet, not so much on the Titan, not so much, but it's definitely new and original, and I like that they're going to do it original. As far as the shader goes, let's go ahead and take a look at this on a different piece of armor. It kind of makes me look like I'm a representative from McDonald's, but I wouldn't trust the Titan armor set. Titan armors often color very weird. They often take 2 colors as their primaries, and then it just says F it to the rest of the color. So I look like I'm wearing like licorice or something, like candy around my armpits. I'm certain that it will look better on other armor pieces or under other classes as far as I go. But anyways, without further ado, it also has things like Sweet Business Catalyst, which means when this weapon is fully spun up, the flinch from incoming damage is reduced. So I guess while you're spun up, you're not going to flinch as much, means you're going to be an absolute tank, which is nice. And then finally, you have the Blazing Earth Titan ornament for the Alpha Lupi. I don't know why it blanked on that. Oh, dude, look, it has a new monarchy thing on it. Very themed new monarchy thing, which I think is very nice, by the way. Overall, not particularly a big fan. Maybe with a shader, it might look better. But, you know, new monarchy always looks very nice. As far as the weapons and all that stuff go, I have no recommendations right now. Overall, I think the weapons look very cool. Overall, I'd say look-wise, new monarchy still has my heart, but I gotta go with Dead Orbit because I know they're going to win. So I'm going to go back over to the Dead Orbit people. I'm sorry, Dexter's dad from the famous serial killer show Dexter. This is the voice actor, Dexter's dad. I don't remember his name, but oh man, the voice actor in the game is so good. So I'm going to head over back to Dead Orbit, pledge faction thing to them, and then show you what happens on that. Alright, coming back around to this guy, I just wanted to quickly, before claiming the thing, I wanted to show you, ooh, it's got the green. I'm going to show you the new thing, the new shader for the dead orbit I forgot on the first time around. Actually not that bad. If the green's in the right location, oftentimes I find if the green is like underneath some things and not very present, it might look good. Weapon-wise, it doesn't look bad. I think that this combo looks decently well. The bronze is not very common, which is good, because I thought that bronze and the green look really disgusting together. Overall, not bad. I'm glad they're going with something new rather than this, like, ruddy gray garbage. It was always been garbage. Another thing I want to mention, Dead Orbit Hollow Earth is one of the highest DPS weapons in the primary slot, or the energy slot in the entire game. Often you should use it for things... Oh, look at this new color. Use it for things like DPS phases, because it's a 720 with 51 in a magazine. And faster reload when it's empty, and more stability. This weapon is just incredible DPS, and I highly recommend in Dead Orbit you keep one of these weapons. As far as other things, I think Dire Promise is also decent, and I don't really know much about anything else, or at least the ones in front of me. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and pledge my loyalty to Dead Orbit this week, because they got the best, the catalyst, you know, and we'll wait and see exactly how that works. I got them. Whoa, what is that? They offering a masterwork version of this weapon? That's weird. Apparently this is the reward for victory, so it seems like you can get a masterwork version of this weapon when you win with it, which is kind of cool. So I'm gonna go ahead and check my inventory for that new thing that I got. Represent the Dead Orbit. Dead Orbit. Represent. It says number... oh, this season, I was gonna say, like, are you kidding me? I've collected many of these, over the past. So that's pretty much it. I'm gonna quickly go check my milestones so that you guys can see what else there is as far as dailies go. As far as dailies go, you have high renown, gain renown by completing public events, patrols, and other activities in the world. I think you also from killing the HVTs, high value targets, and then loot a lost sector with a 3 times renown, which is an interesting challenge. That means you have to complete it with renown, which renown makes everything harder. Honestly, renown sounds fun. It sounds like you're gonna get a lot more tokens. You can do more than just farm the same thing over and over again. You can apply more skill to it, and I'm really excited. The fact that it's easy is a little, you know, Flashpoint on Mercury and all that stuff. But I assume this is going to be a daily thing. I assume the best way to get tokens is to do the dailies on each character every single day throughout the whole week, and you'll get a ton from the bonuses that you get from these reputation bundles, as well as hopefully in the next few days I'll be able to get a farm for you if you want to do a farm as well. So make sure you stay tuned to the channel for any farms for farming these tokens, and in the future hopefully I'll have it for you tomorrow, because that's an open slot. But yeah, that's the video for guys today. I know it was a bit long, but there is a lot more stuff here with the Faction Rally stuff, so hopefully I was informative, said what I had to say, and I said something coherent and whatnot. But anyways, hope you guys did enjoy. My name is Dychronic, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye-bye! Interested to see how Faction Rally tokens are implemented in the raid.